Hello, my name is Patrice Smith, and I will be doing a video on cultural competence reflection. The first question is, what does it mean to be cultural competent educator? To me, to be cultural competent as an educator is to first understand the meaning of culture and knowing how to identify culture and diversity within your classroom and students and how to address it. The second question is, where do you see yourself on the cultural competence continuum chart and why? Where I see myself on the cultural competence continuum chart is at cultural competence. I think in order for there to see a change in how others are viewed, there has to be a change. And what I mean by that is we have to see more diversity when it comes to staff and when it comes to recruiting teachers. For example, I know for me, coming up in the elementary school, I never seen African American teachers. And with seeing her in that position, I thought she was the coolest teacher ever. And that inspired me to want to be a teacher. So if we have more of that and get more diversity in teachers, that would possibly inspire other students like me to want to be successful. The third question is, what will it take for you to get to the next step and deepen your cultural competence? What it will take for me to deepen my cultural competence and my personal bias, I would say just having an open mind and the willing to understand, because personal bias is a thought and a judgment you already have against something. So if you remove that thought or judgment and be more open-minded, that will definitely help me deepen my cultural competence. The next question is, what are some specific research and readings, tools, resources, or trainings you might use to further your cultural competence as an educator? Some specific research and tools I will use to help my cultural competence as an educator would be reading up on different things that may be going on and researching it. I believe in order to have a full understanding on something, you have to do your research. I will also remember and use the training and tools I've learned in school. The next question is, what will it look like to have cultural inclusivity in your future classroom? Okay, what it would look like to have cultural inclusivity in my future classroom would be first getting to know my students and their backgrounds. Setting aside one-on-one time with my future students so they feel comfortable with sharing their cultural and identity with me. I will also teach lessons on culture and diversity to show my future students how diverse this world really is. And lastly, how will you ensure you are respecting students as individuals with differing personal backgrounds and various skills, abilities, perspectives, talents, and interests that do not align with your spiritual morals and beliefs? Excuse me. How I will ensure that I am respecting my students as individuals, personal backgrounds, abilities, perspectives, talents, and interests, even if they don't align with my spiritual beliefs and morals and values, would be throughout that 7 to 8 hours a day with my future students would be about them and putting my personal beliefs to the side. Because as an educator, your main job is to help and guide your students. Your main job is to help and guide the students you are teaching. And a lot of times, my personal beliefs may not align with another student's beliefs. So with that, it's never about me and it's always about my students. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.